Marvel Studios has a massive announcement planned for tomorrow, Wednesday, March 26th. This announcement is said to be as big as Robert Downey Jr.'s return to the MCU as Doctor Doom at San Diego Comic-Con, or it could be even bigger than that announcement. Now, this bit of news comes to us from Chris Gore from Film Threat. Now, he's someone that's worked in the industry, he has connections. And in his live stream today, he said that Marvel Studios has a major announcement planned for Wednesday, March 26th in the morning sometime. He also mentioned that he knew about the RDJ Doctor Doom casting months in advance. So if that is true, then that means he definitely has some sources over in Hollywood. So without further ado, let's go ahead and speculate as to what this big announcement could even be. So I wrote a list of things that I think could be announced tomorrow. So the first one is a Kang recast or an official announcement that Jonathan Majors will return. Now, obviously, that's going to be very controversial whether they fully keep him or get rid of him. And who knows who could replace him, like maybe Denzel Washington. We know that he's going to be joining the MCU and maybe they offer him the role of Kang. Then I wrote here a Spider-Man 4 title reveal and maybe some other info on that movie as well, like maybe the villain and supporting characters. We could get the X-Men reboot film officially announced, like maybe the name of the movie and maybe some casting. Maybe they announce a Scarlet Witch solo movie, which has been long rumored, or maybe Thanos' official return to the MCU, maybe Chris Evans' return, which I think is pretty likely. Or maybe even a World War Hulk solo movie, which has also been heavily rumored. But the key here is that Chris Gore said that this news is going to rival RDJ's return to the MCU as Doctor Doom, or even surpass that news. And honestly, I don't really think any of these beats the RDJ Doctor Doom news. Like, if you bring in a new Kang, cool. It's not that big of a deal compared to RDJ as Doctor Doom. Spider-Man 4 title, that could be pretty big, but I don't think a movie title is going to beat, Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. Honestly, none of these really scream to me like bigger than the Doctor Doom announcement at San Diego Comic-Con, but I have a couple of other ideas. I think if they announced an Avengers vs. X-Men movie, which has been heavily rumored by industry insiders like Alex Perez over from the Cosmic Circus, I think that would get the internet going crazy. The internet would literally explode. Like, imagine you've got Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, James Marsden as Cyclops, we've got Deadpool, Colossus, Patrick Stewart as Professor X going up against the MCU Avengers. That would be incredible, and I honestly hope this project does happen, whether or not it's announced tomorrow or another day. Because this movie right here, that's making at least $2 billion, and I think every fan on planet Earth would want to see this movie. And I think something like this is bigger than the Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom announcement by far. But at the same time, a random Wednesday in March to announce something this big, I think they would probably hold off until maybe like D23 or San Diego Comic-Con, something like that. So a more probable announcement that I think could happen is just an announcement basically confirming that the original Avengers will return for Avengers Doomsday. That would mean something like a press release confirming people like Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans, Jeremy Renner, and so on and so forth, all returning for this Avengers movie because, right here I also wrote that filming does start next month in the UK for Avengers Doomsday. So if you put out a big casting announcement confirming that the original Avengers are all getting back together to be a team in this movie, maybe an evil Avengers team, I think that would be a pretty crazy announcement, and I think it could rival the RDJ Doctor Doom news, because RDJ is one person. Yes, he's an amazing actor, Doctor Doom's a huge character, but if you say that all of the original Avengers are returning as evil variants or something, that I think could be bigger news than the RDJ Doctor Doom news. Like, if you come out and say Chris Evans is returning as Captain Hydra, man, the internet is gonna go crazy. An evil Black Widow, Mark Ruffalo as Maestro Hulk and all that, that would be insane. Or maybe it's just something as simple as casting for who the Beyonder is going to be in the MCU. Who knows at this point? There's a lot of things that this massive announcement could be, and honestly, I think we might be underwhelmed. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like Daredevil has been renewed for a third season, like something so basic like that. But everyone right now is super hyped up, me included, because the potential for this announcement is there. Like, just look at this list, and then the Avengers vs. X-Men movie, the original Avengers returning. Like, this announcement could be huge, or it could be something very underwhelming. Or there could be no announcement at all, and we all look foolish scrolling through Twitter all morning trying to find this announcement the second the news breaks. So guys, let me know what you think about all of this. What do you think the most likely announcement is going to be tomorrow from Marvel? Do you think it's going to be something maybe Spider-Man related, Avengers related? Who knows? Let me know your thoughts down below. I think the highest chance possibility for a big announcement would be this one right here, the original Avengers returning. I feel like that's a good thing that you could drop in a press release, and I think fans would go crazy. It's also something that can be easily done in a press release where you don't have to announce it at a big event like San Diego Comic-Con. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see for tomorrow morning, and I'll obviously keep you guys up to date. I'll make a video on whatever this announcement is. But let me know your thoughts down below.